Hello viewers, good morning everyone. This is Queen Esther's blog. Yeah, all right. Oh yeah, you will be thinking, oh, why so early in the morning? That's the time I have. Otherwise, may God help us. Yes, so my title is Stop, Don't Be Judgmental. And now I will analyze it in about 2 or 3 different categories. There are some category set of people that they can quickly place judgment on fellow human being like themselves, especially people that you have not met. There's no reason for both of you to communicate together. That chance, that opportunity has never been there. People like that, don't judge them. You can only assume. And immediately you assume, your assumption should not go far. That is your opinion. Because it's your opinion, it is not 100% correct. You have to drop it and let it just be in your mind and vanish there. That is what I mean by stop. Don't be judgmental. Because sometimes when we judge people, some people, they fall into sin without their knowledge. Because what they are actually judging that person for, that person is far away from it. And so people, they even from day to day judge people who don't even have their time. They don't even have their time. But because their mind keep busy about such particular person, everything that person is doing, they notice. Yes, you can notice what another person is doing, but in a very positive way, not in a bad way. In that case, that sentiment or element of that judgment being judgmental, it will not come into your head. You will just say it and move on. It's one of those things. That's what I meant by don't be judgmental. And I will give you an example. Someone was like telling me something, reporting someone to me. Then I allowed the person to talk. That person, they are they are like 5 and 6. So I allowed the person to talk all the way, to the end. Then the question that crossed my mind is, okay, I heard you, but can you allow me to ask this question? And the person said, go ahead. I said, okay. These allegations that you place on this particular person, have you been one time done the same thing to that person? Then she paused. She said, oh no. I said, that is it. Sometimes we quickly judge people. Immediately you feel that this is what that person should do to you or for you. You don't think that have you ever, in your own position as well, done the same thing? Or you could see yourself that yes, you deserve it. Yes, no, life is not like that. I said, if you have not done the same thing for that person, why did you think in your head that she should do it? I said, no, that is wrong. Before you take a pin and pinch someone, pinch yourself first. The same pain you felt at that particular time, that person will feel the same. So why are you doing it? If you are accusing someone of a particular, probably a behavior characteristic of that person, is like you you can defend people's character without even you aware of it, because what you are thinking is not in his or her head. He or she doesn't see it that way. If I don't say hi to you, never in my life said hi to you, why would I be thinking that you should say hi to me? Why? Someone have to say it first. And if nobody said it, then check yourself. Have you ever said it as well? Before you put blame on that person. That is a very straightforward. Life is about give and take. If you have not been there for that person, never. And here you are. That person too might not even have it in his or her head. The way you are thinking about it, going on about it. But if you have done it once, and the person has never deemed it fit within our own capacity, you know, to do the same thing back, even if it's not the same thing, at least similar, then you can have that kind of mentality. Because everybody, we have right to our own opinion, and we can use our discretion whichever way we feel like. That is your own discretion. No one have power. Kendi Olowo, good morning. Thank you for joining in. Nobody have say over your own discretion. That's your discretion. And that person, the other person's discretion can be different from yours. The way that person is seeing it in his or her own perspective, it could be different from yours. You see? That's why we cannot judge anybody. Look at what is going on in the social media of today as well. People are just judging and judging and judging and judging. And as a result of that, it becomes an issue. It's escalating. You see? Because whatever that is going on, 80-90% people are just being judgmental. When the matter is already in the hands of judge, whereby everybody should wait for the certain judgment. People can't wait. They are just being judgmental here and there. And forgetting that no matter how judgmental they are, judge will not go in that line. Judge will go in a legit way that suits exactly the case the judge is handling. Nobody, judge will not use anyone's discretion. He will not see it in public perspective. Judge will have to drop his own in a legit way. Legitimately, judge will decide what they have to decide. And they will drop their judgment. That is it. That's another example I've just given. Sometimes things happen. We don't know how it happened. But because we don't know how it happened, we have to be extremely careful how we judge. Yes, you can have interest in the case, in the matter, but the way you carry the matter, you have to be very, very careful. Oh, thank you very much, Kendi Olowo. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you for joining. Thank you for inviting people as well. Thank you. Oyedele Omolara, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Thank you. So, the way we judge people is very, 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 very crucial. Very, very important. We have to be very sensitive in that area. Because the person you judge, sometimes the accusation you are even accusing another person for, you yourself, you have never at one day at one day see yourself like that towards that particular person, and you are accusing that person for that particular whatever you are accusing the person for. That is the reason why this topic came up. Thank you so much. Thank you, Kendulu. So that's what I meant by don't be judgmental. When you are being judgmental, this is where everything you are doing, sentimental will come in. Selfishness will come in. A lot of bad mentality that you have developed towards that person, it will start functioning in your head when you are being judgmental. And you could be roping yourself in this inside sin without your knowledge. Titus Danny Boy, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you all for joining in. Without your knowledge. That is why you have to be careful how you judge people. Though, whatever, even if anything happens and you heard about it, whatever the story you heard might not be really welcome. You cannot really, you cannot comprehend with that story that how it happened. But still, you still have to be careful how you judge. You still have to be careful how you judge. Fumilayo Idowu, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you for joining in. We still have to be careful how we judge. Look at what is going on, like I said earlier on. Especially, even what is happening in social media is enough to explain the title of this my video. Because 80-90 people now, they are just being judgmental. If anything happens, basa, boso, they make their own judgment. And they could be far away from what exactly the issue was or the issue is. They could be far away from it. And they quickly just, bam, place their own judgment. You can do analysis, yes, but you have to do it constructively. You have to show people that, yes, the wisdom is there to carry out your analysis. But people with full wisdom, when they sit down and listen, they will hardly, to be honest with you, they will feel reluctant to get involved because they could see a lot of loopholes, a lot of ignorance in it. Sammy Young, thank you. Thank you for joining me. Thank you. They will see a lot of ignorance in it. And once they spot out element of that ignorance, of course, people with wisdom, they have to detach themselves, give themselves a bit of a step back. Because whatever we are doing or we are saying, we have to be extremely careful. Even some people because like I said earlier on, in case before you guys join me, that person is the one that actually prompted me to this title of this video. When she gave me the narrative of the whatever scenario that is happening between that person and the other person, I could figure it out. What came straight into my mind is, have you ever done the same thing to that person you are accusing? Then the person paused and said no. I said, then why did you expect that? It is very simple. It's simple and it's a simple logic, simple analogy. It's a philosophy of life. It's very give and take. That is what life is all about. Things that you have not done for that person, why are you expecting? That means your head is expecting too much. And when your head is expecting too much above what that person can give, or what that person, above that person characteristic, then it becomes an issue. If you don't say hi to me, never in your life. You walk past me, we see face to face. I didn't say hi. You don't say hi. Why would I take you? Why would I take whatever that action or that behavior as an offense? Why? Why would I take it as an offense when I personally have never said it? So why would I accuse you of not saying hi to me when I did not say? It's not as if I said hi to you and you ignore me. Then I can pick that up. But I did not. That's exactly what I'm trying to analyze here. That don't be so judgmental. Don't look at person from far and say, oh, he or she is so arrogant. He or she is too ignoring. He doesn't, probably someone has to start it first. If it doesn't come from that person, and you, Mr. or Mrs. Thinker, you are the one that actually spot that. Why don't you do it? That is it. Some people, once they do something, they expect it back. And the other person might not even see it that way. That is a different topic entirely. You can draw the person's attention to it if both of you do communicate. Yeah, you can say it jokingly. Sometimes Yoruba proverb, they say that inside the jokes, we spot out truth. We bring out truth. Yeah, you can say it jokingly, but you meant it anyway. And that person will pick the fact that came out of that jokes anyway. If that person, have a wisdom, quick wisdom. Because everybody's opinion is different. We might be seeing ourselves, physically as in, but our opinion, our discretion, we use it differently. Because we use it differently, we cannot arrive or come to the same conclusion. It could be there's a little bit of differences there. Yeah, we accept that, we understand that. But we have to still understand each other that we cannot be so judgmental on individual. Because what is going on in that person's head, it might be so far differ from what you are thinking. Someone who don't even have your time. Why do you have to be so much placing judgment on such person? Favor Molara Adenton, good morning. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining me. That is how it is. And the person you already use your mouth to write that person off. You never know tomorrow. He or she could be the one that will be there for you. Exactly that particular time you needed that person or you needed that thing. He or she could be in position to deliver it. And he or she will deliver it perfectly for you. And you will be thinking in your mind that you already, even this person self in your mind, you already judge the person. You can never even think of such good favor from. That is why you cannot judge anybody. As at the time you are judging the person don't even have your time. Because everybody have their own time. Even in this social media we are. It goes like that. Some people, if you have never come to their page to say one word, you become their enemy. Forgetting that you might be silence watcher, watching their video, adding to their own views without their knowledge. Some people, if you have not shared their video, you are in trouble. If they are in live, like they are on live now, they are doing live video. If you have not come there to start talking, to see you physically, you become their enemy. No. If they don't come today, they might come in future. It doesn't matter. And at the time you place your own video, they might be very busy doing one thing or the other. You can never be in two places at a time. Yeah, it is good to appreciate each other. It is good to support each other. But our own time of support, it might not be so soon. He or she might still support you. You don't have to be so judgmental over that. Some people will just see a video drop like this, another person drop it. Discretion that person used. Thank you very much, Kendolo. The discretion the person used, the opinion of that person. Yes, it might be a bit childish or lower to your own expectation. It's okay. You don't have to bring anger or whatever over it. All you need to do, come out, say your own opinion, and drop the matter. In a way like that, aggravation, like a confrontation, attacking each other, will be minimized, because everybody could hear you. To be honest with you, people with high intelligence, people with high charisma, people with high wisdom, they are on this social media. So they could hear, they could listen to what you said. And if the other person even attack you, they could see that that person is lack wisdom, because what you said doesn't warrant that. That is what I meant by don't be judgmental. If you are not being judgmental, you will be, in your own perspective way, you will see things constructively. But bias, when you have bias, obviously you'll be so judgmental. Obviously, you just jump into conclusion. That is why you have to be extremely careful not to be so judgmental, because judgmental carries all this negativity that can make two people to collide head together, you know, to be throwing whatever it is, stones at each other, unknowingly and knowingly as well. But if you have not been judgmental and you apply your wisdom constructively, your opinion, the way you reason, you check it out yourself. Oh, I am telling you, no matter what, you don't even pay attention, because at the end of the day, even anyone that close to you will know that you have no time. You ain't get the time, because whatever you want to do, you have your focus. That's what you want to do, and you deliver your own thing. You move on. That's how you will see yourself, because ideas will come. I believe that when you are so much judgmental, it brings a lot of negativity thought into that person's head. And you can really bump or bump head into, you will bump head into someone you don't need to. That's why I said don't be judgmental. Because this topic came up from, you know, from a story that someone just called me. It's like reporting the other person. So then I said, okay, I can make video out of this. Even the person laughed. I said, yes, because after we round it up, then I told the person that, no, you can't be so judgmental. Because when I asked, the question I asked the person failed. I said, what you actually accusing this person for? Have you ever been one time in your life done the same thing? Then she paused. Then said, no. I said, why did you expect that? Maybe the person don't even see it that way. Maybe she don't even see, he or she don't see it that way. Because he or she don't complain about it. Why did you bring complaint out of it? You don't bring issue out of nothing. If you think it is normal between you and that person, such thing could, okay, you do it first and see whether the person will not do the same. That is how it is. Life is very simple if you see it in a very, very positive side of it. Because life has its own negative and positive side. But sometimes we have to look at the positive side so that we can bring out positive judgment, positive opinion, good discretion out of it, and we will utilize it, and it will become good wisdom. It will deposit good wisdom, and people could see that. That will minimize a lot of bumpy heads together, because sometimes there's no issue, and people are bringing issue out of nothing. And by the time they realize that there's no issue out of whatever they already make as issues. Well, by the time they see that there's no issue there, it becomes like, oh my God. And they both have to be saying sorry to each other, because they didn't apply wisdom. They are being so judgmental. And when you be judgmental, all this negativity, it absorbs being judged. When you are judgmental, it absorbs it. You will see it around it. For what? For what? Where you will be, where life is taking you, no one can stop you. It might be a bit slow, but you will get there. That is the way everyone should see life. Do your best and leave the rest. Don't condemn anybody. Don't be so judgmental. Even if anything happens, let's just take it up. Especially things that, okay, there's another example, like this, everybody knows this scenario going on now. It's already in the court. Why people are fighting over it for? Something that was already in the court. We need wisdom. Because when we are so judgmental, all those kind of scenario, all those kind of drama, of course, we start manifesting. We will see it raw, live and direct. Because the wisdom is not there. When you utilize your wisdom, you will be far away from being judgmental. I think you understand my video. Thank you so much. It will not be longer than this, because in my video, I will always say that we have to consider people that they have to buy data in order for them to at least to be able to watch as much as they can watch. But when it's too long, there's no way they can comprehend that. Thank you so much. Let me just see people on. Kehinde Olowo, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you. I really appreciate. Thank you for joining in. Titus Sunny Boy, thank you for joining in. I appreciate you. It's okay, Sunny Boy. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. At least you still show up. Thank you so much. Who is there again? Let me see who is there again. Okay, Kehinde Olowo, I've already mentioned you. And who else is there? I don't know. Okay. Fumilayo Idowu, thank you so much. Thank you for joining in. I appreciate you. Who else is there? Yeah. I don't know why I didn't see. Favor Omolara, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you, everyone. If I'm unable to mention your name, Anya will return. Nifemi, thank you so much. I appreciate you for joining me. Thank you. Yeah, if I'm unable to mention your name, it's like I didn't see it as at the time, you know, I'm calling this name. So that is the reason. It's not as if I deliberately not mention your name. No, I love you too. Thank you so much. Thank you. I love you too. Kehinde Olowo, I love you too. Thank you. I love you all. Thank you so much. I appreciate you all. Thank you all for joining me. Thank you. God bless you all. And this is Queen Esther's blog. We will end the video now. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you, everyone. Until I come your way again. This is Queen Esther's blog. Thank you. Bye for now. Have a wonderful day, wonderful weekend. Thank you, guys. Bye for now.